All right, so today we're diving into something really powerful. It's a fresh take on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s famous I Have a Dream speech. This version, from Richard de Meij, adds a whole new layer to what freedom can mean. And it kicks off with this incredible line. You can immediately hear the rhythm of Dr. King's speech, right? But then it hits you with a new challenge, something for our time, monolingual stubbornness. Wow, that phrase just sets the stage for everything that follows. It's all about language. Okay, let's get into our first section, A Dream Reimagined. It's all about how this new vision is rooted in the American dream. So you see, the point here is that this dream of linguistic freedom isn't some separate, tacked-on idea. No, it's presented as growing from the exact same roots as the fight for racial equality. The whole argument is that you can't really have one without the other. They're totally connected. And this is such a cool way to think about it. It reframes the whole American ideal. Forget the old idea of a melting pot, where everything just kind of blends together and languages get lost. Instead, picture this, a vibrant tapestry, where all these different cultures, and this is the key part, all these different languages create the pattern. And that's what makes the whole thing stronger. Right, so the nation is already aiming to be multiracial and multicultural, which is great. But this stream says, hey, wait a minute, the picture's not complete. It argues we're missing a huge piece of the puzzle until we also embrace being truly a multilingual. So what does that actually look like? Let's check it out. All right, section 2 is the multilingual vision. This is where we see what this stream looks like in the real world. And at the very core of this whole vision, it's the children. Specifically Black boys and girls. They're imagined as these new leaders, these symbols of unity. And it's not just about them being leaders in a general sense. No, it's their ability to speak multiple languages that makes them, and I love this phrase, beacons of our shared humanity. And this goes so much deeper than just being able to talk to more people. It's about liberation. I mean, listen to that imagery. Their tongues dance with the words of many languages. That's not just functional, right? That's about joy and freedom. It turns the simple act of speaking into something powerful, a way of setting yourself free. So, in the future this dream paints, being multilingual isn't just a neat skill to have. It's a real, practical tool for healing a divided country. It's the key, the thing that bridges the gaps between people, that helps us actually understand each other, and ultimately build a stronger, more unified nation. Moving on to Section 3, Voices of Ancestry. This part is about reclaiming a linguistic birthright. Okay, so this part of the dream takes on something really heavy, linguistic oppression. That's basically the historical pressure to silence languages that weren't the dominant one. So the vision isn't just about, say, learning a new language in school. It's about going back and breathing new life into the languages of our ancestors, the ones that were almost lost. And this isn't some abstract idea. We're talking about real, tangible connections. Think about the power of speaking Swahili or Spanish or Papiamento. These aren't just collections of words. They are living links back to your family's history, your ancestral lands. It's incredibly powerful. And this just completely changes the game for how we think about speaking multiple languages. It stops being an extra skill or something you get a good grade for. Instead, it becomes a birthright, something that was taken away and that you are now reclaiming. It was yours all along. All right, our final section, a new call for freedom. Let freedom ring in every language. So the big idea here is something called linguistic liberation. And what is that? Well, it's defined as a vital piece of Dr. King's original dream. It's a world where your potential isn't limited because of your accent, but is actually seen as richer because of all the languages you can speak. And this is crucial. Linguistic freedom isn't treated like it's in its own little bubble. It's put right there alongside all the other big ones: geolinguistic, ethno-racial, sociocultural, religious, ability freedom, the whole shebang. The argument is that they're all connected. You can't really get one without fighting for all of them. And this is how it all comes together. It's the final, massive call to action. It takes that famous line from Dr. King and just expands it in this beautiful way. Freedom doesn't just ring from every mountainside. It rings in every single word we speak, in every single language we learn. So at the end of it all, we're left with this one big question to chew on. What does freedom sound like? If you really take this vision seriously, the answer isn't just one sound. It's a chorus. It's the sound of every language on the planet, all being spoken with dignity and with pride. Look, To really feel the impact of this, you've got to check out the original piece. I seriously recommend it. Just scan the code you see on the screen. It'll take you to the video so you can hear these words for yourself. Trust me, it's a vision that'll stick with you.